How's everything feeling? The ribs feeling? You feel like you'll be able to go Sunday?
Yeah, it's just a week-to-week thing. You just have to see how I feel on Sunday. Felt decent today.
Did you difficult every year? I'm sure you're dealing with injuries, but how difficult has it been managing all of this year?
Yeah, it's tough. It's stuff out of my control. It's just kind of been one thing after another this year, but I don't want to miss any more games. So I'm going to try my best to make it happen each and every week.
Do you guys feel that momentum growing defensively? Like starters are back, you're starting to build defensively as in these last couple of weeks?
I mean, definitely getting some confidence, feeling like we're getting some takeaways. There were some big runs last week that we gave up that obviously we wish we could have back. But it means nothing if you don't keep trending in the right direction. And we don't want to look too far in the future. We just want to have great days, great meetings, good practices, and I feel like we did that this week.
You guys have been much better against the run this year. Obviously, Atlanta had success in the second half. What did you guys learn about where you guys are trending and how that will play into a game as tough as Baltimore can be?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say it's similar offenses, but they do have a running quarterback. They have some zone read stuff. Obviously, they saw some of the runs that got us a little bit last week, so we might see some of those early in the game. But it's a challenge. You don't know who has the ball a lot of the time, so it's just very assignment sound defensive football and try to make the mesh point as messy as possible for him and make him turn it over.
TJ, would you put Andrews in that Kelsey category, and what makes him so difficult to defend?
Oh, he's definitely a top tight end in the league. I think he's done a great job. We see him twice a year, and we're no stranger to the things that he does. They use him as a top receiver at times. Obviously can block, but he's more of a primary target guy, and he's a very good combat catcher, and he's a good yards after catch guy as well.
Anybody else?
Were you able to get full today, TJ?
Oh, I was able to do a good amount of stuff today.
Was it end of the Colts game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Diontae, how are you feeling? Do you think you'll be able to go on Sunday?
I'm feeling good. Just gonna see how I feel when I'm out there warming up. But I'm for sure. I got it in my mind. I'm gonna play, so I'm not really too worried about it.
Is this the same injury that's been with it or something?
Say it again. What's
Sorry, is it just deal with the pain and making sure you can touch not like that?
Yeah, it's really just matter if I can just open up and give them a normal stride and whatnot, be able to get in and out of my breaks how I want to. Just me just feeling comfortable, really. That's all it really is about.
Is this the same injury that's been popping up from time to time, the stiffness in the hip?
Nah, it's a new one. I think I took a hit or something in the game last week or whatever, but I'm not sure. I didn't really notice it until the day after.
I think it can be tough for receivers want passes. What is your advice to George in dealing with times where balls may not come your way in games?
Yeah, just keep playing. Always stay ready. You never know when the ball gonna come your way. The minute you put that in your head, I'm not getting the ball, I'm not getting enough targets. That's when you start to focus on the wrong things and you don't really be as locked in as you should be. And then when it's time for a play to be made, you ain't really all the way in because you worry about the last play or you worry about not getting the ball. So it's just really just focus on the right things and letting things flow because stuff gonna happen throughout the game regardless whether you like it or not. It's part of the game. So it's just how you hold yourself, like your body language, all that. Just keep playing and just always be ready because, like I said, you never know when the ball can come your way.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
You guys have had some really successful first halves moving the football. Why has it not come, do you think, in the second half, and what can you guys do, I guess, maybe to change that going forward?
You talking about the second half of the
Just the offense hasn't been able to put up points and move the ball maybe as effectively in the second half as the first half these last 3 weeks.
Really, I feel like we just won the first part. I felt like we weren't just clicking. We was making plays, but we weren't consistent with it. But like now, I feel like after we came out the bye week or whatever, I feel like everything's been clicking. We've been moving the ball more efficient, in my opinion. I feel like we've been just playing better as a unit, coming along like as rhythm with each other. The connection, you see Kenny making plays downfield. I mean, he hasn't threw a pick in like 3 games or whatever. He's just playing comfortable out there or whatever, And you want to see that from a rookie quarterback and guys rally around him, to build him up. You know, that's just gonna make him play better, and that's gonna make us play better for him. So I feel like just that, the rhythm part, like I said before, and then just believing in the plan and believing in one another out there, that everybody gonna do their job.
Is that next step 7 instead of 3? You guys have settled for field goals a little bit here. I mean,
Yeah.
how do you change
We just gotta finish, execute the plays when we're in the red zone. Whatever it is, we gotta execute and just try to get the ball in the end zone. Whatever play is called, execute it. Like I say, and that comes with, like I said, the rhythm part and being on the same page, and eliminating the little mistakes, because when we put ourselves in those tough positions, it's harder, get out of those long down the distances or whatnot. So just really staying ahead of the sticks.
How much does it mean for you guys to have gone through the struggle early on in the season and then to finally have some results, not only through the offense performing better, but also getting some wins? How does it mean for you guys to be able to stay the course and now see results coming through?
It feels good. Like I said, it's starting to show that stuff is clicking, stuff is going the right way. And it also, makes us want to keep playing harder, because we can finish the season out strong. We can win out the season. It's not incapable of doing so, you know what I'm saying? So it's just really just like believing in one another and just going out there and playing and executing each and every play. And that's what it comes down to. And practice how you play. That I'm real big on that. You practice how you play, and that it's going to show in the game. So I feel like we've been having a great week. I mean, stuff not going to be perfect, but I feel like we still having a great week this week, and we're going to be ready on Sunday.
Along those lines a little bit, just have the last 2 wins change maybe the way that you look at the possibilities of this season and what you guys can accomplish?
Yeah, it gives us confidence that we can win out, get something to look forward to. So, we just going to take it a week at a time and not try to worry about the rest of the games that we got. That they are going to come or whatnot. So just focus on one game at a time and just everybody keep being themselves out there.
Did you get injured during that hip injury, that one play during the?
I think it was the last catch I had when I tried to dive for the first down. 2 people hit me from each side or whatever, and I didn't feel it till the next day. So I should be fine though.
Last one.
Diontae, what stands out to you about Ravens corners? You've played them quite a few times now. Humphrey, Peters. How do you expect them to play you? And
I mean, I feel like they're not. I don't know who's gonna travel. It don't really matter to me, but they're a real physical defense. A great linebacker core. 2 corners, one coming off injury, you know what I'm saying? So he a vet, so he gonna do what he do out there. Both of them actually. So I just gotta, as a unit, we just gotta come out there with a plan. Each time we come up at the line, be ourselves, and not try to worry about the other stuff, what come with it. So we're gonna be fine. I mean, we shown what we can do throughout the years. So like I said, we're gonna be ready. I'm ready.
you guys talk a lot?
Oh yeah, Marcus Peters. Marcus Peters gonna talk the most out of all of us. So I'm gonna have to, tell GP to keep his head there.
I was gonna say, are they gonna try to get it, George?
I'm sure they is. They're gonna try to use that against him because I'm sure they seen it on TV. So I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. But it's my job to be there for GP in that moment. Just to keep his head, so he don't get to that point.
Najee, they've got a good run defense. Mm-hmm. You guys have been running the ball well. Do you feel like you guys can run the ball well against anybody?
Yeah, I think so, man. But to your point, they really got a good run defense. They got a good defense in general. I'm not too sure if the 2 linebackers are they playing, Queen and.
Looks like Queen's going to play, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So they got a good defense, of course, a good run defense. But that's what those Ravens is. They always have a good defense, and they have a good turnover ratio too. And I think they lead the NFL in turnovers past 3 years.
They're like fifth, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, so just being in this division, obviously, this is the team that they have. We're pretty, we know them pretty well. But I could tell you it's going to be a physical game like always.
I think you were telling us a couple of weeks ago you always like playing against Roquan Smith in college.
Yeah, I played against both of them in college.
Yeah,
actually.
Right.
I played against him at Georgia, and I played against Patrick McQueen at LSU. I played against Roquan in the championship my freshman year, and then I played against Roquan obviously my junior year when he won the Natty.
Well,
It'd be fun to play
Yeah,
against.
yeah, man. Yeah, they're good players. You know, I mean, great players.
They're kind of a mutual respect thing when you face those guys.
I mean, yeah, you know, I mean, they're great players. I always respect great players. They're good, and you know, they're good at what they do. So, you know, just for us to go out there and compete against them, you know, it's iron sharpens iron.
It'd be fun to play against Marcus Peters too. Like
Yeah.
He was out last year. So
Yeah, man, that's
I think
my
last
brother.
Time I saw him was on your Zoom call when you got drafted here. So.
That was you on there?
I mean, we were all on there, but he
All of you guys was on it? Oh. Yeah, I was with him yeah, I'm with him all the time in the off season too, because we're from the Bay, we're from the same little tree, man. So yeah, man, it's gonna be really fun to get to play against him.
Is he gonna be in your ear? I mean, I guess you probably want to see him on the perimeter, but is he gonna be talking a lot of junk this week?
I'll let you guys know after the game.
Okay.
I'll let you guys know.
Your reputation for that stick arm?
I don't know, bro. That's what. I don't know. Shit, am I?
Huh?
I don't know either. Yeah.
Walking people around. How do you know when to use it? Is that just an instinct?
Yeah.
Too thrilled with talking about?
I mean, I don't. I mean, I think I've done it a lot.
Something you practice, something you have to learn. Is it natural? Just
It's natural, I guess. Yeah. Is it?
How's the oblique feeling?
It's good. It's good.
Were you able to go full today?
Yeah, I was able to go full today. Move around a lot too, just to see it. It felt good.
Now, you mentioned their run defense, but you guys have to feel pretty good, pretty confident as a rush offense. Does that momentum carry week to week? Do you feel it growing week to week?
Yeah, man, I think so. I think that's that's kind of we're finding our identity. I think that's what we do. You know what I mean? So, carried into this week, is going to be our biggest challenge, of course, because it's the Ravens and they have a good team, defensive team, and they got a good run defense. So, I mean, this will be our biggest challenge right now, and I think we're ready for it, and we're excited to play.
You haven't been around here that long, I guess 2 Ravens games under your belt, but as a captain, do you tell some of the rookies about the significance of this rivalry and what you learned last year going through?
Yeah, so I'm trying to tell GP a little bit, of how it's going to be, how they're going to be hunting for him, because like I said, going back to what they do best at taking the ball away, I'm pretty sure that, Marlon Humphrey's really good at it. I remember him at Alabama. Coach Saban taught it too about how, punch out the ball every time, especially guys like that have the ball, they're kind of loose with it. So, and obviously seeing Marlon Humphrey do it at this level, I'm pretty sure it's emphasized over there too with them. So, seeing him do that and everybody else in their defense out punching at the ball, I think it's important to tell, obviously everybody, including me, but, even the rookies.
Yeah, I think George and Marlon go back a ways too.
Yeah, actually they do. Yeah, you're right. Yep, you're right. Yep. You're right about that.
How much does it mean for you guys to have gone through the struggle early on in the season and then to now be getting results and sticking to what you guys believed in all?
Yeah, man, we're getting results, but we're not there yet. We still gotta keep stacking bricks. But it's good to start putting together some wins, stacking wins. It's good for the team, it's good for the locker room. It's good for the whole organization. So for us to carry that into this game, and like I said, this is gonna be a tough challenge for us. But this is what we're here for. This is what we're excited to have. To go in here and have that momentum, I think, is going to be on our side.
Najee, how close do you pay attention to the AFC playoff picture right now? Do you guys look at it? Do you pay attention how? That you have a pulse, you guys are in it,
Yeah, I think we have a pulse, man. We got a good amount of games left, like I said, I think somebody else asked me this before, but I'll be lying if I said that, I wasn't looking at it, or we didn't. But as of now, what we can control is worry about what we got to do today and playing the Ravens, Then hopefully it'll pan out, to go in our favor. But right now, the best thing we can do to help us out is keep winning games, and then hopefully it'll work in our favor. But, we have looked at it, yeah.
2 more?
Now, she talked about earlier in the year chemistry with the offensive line and how training camp was difficult because you didn't have that time. The last couple of weeks, do you feel like you've hit a good stride, and do you feel like Sunday was maybe the best the chemistry has been?
Yeah. That's a good shirt. I was on the single one. I think so. Coming out the bye, like I said, it was something that we wanted to focus on, something I need to work on. But, I think that we're stacking, a good amount of days in practice, just talking to everybody and seeing where places like hit runs are going to hit at and, places or passes are going to go. I think that's helping us out a lot, But, we're not there yet, but we're almost there.